I'm Monique. I'm a mom of two who's been struggling to lose weight, and today is day one on a GLP-1. For breakfast today, I am having an egg and cheese taco, and then I'm gonna be drinking this Zip Fizz. I'm about to hop on a call with the member success team, so let's see how it goes. WeightCare, the telehealth pharmacy that I've partnered up with, offers a ton of resources. One of those is a member success advocate, and this person touches base with you, answers any questions, and supports you along your journey. She got to know me, asked me questions, and also made sure that I was aware of all the resources that I have access to, which include a medical doctor at any time, as well as access to a nutritionist. Finally put the baby to sleep, so now we can chat for a bit. I took the shot last night and I was so nervous to take the shot. I am not good with needles, don't do good with needles. So the fact that I was giving myself an injection, I was terrified, I was nervous, I was procrastinating. I did get my sister on the phone through FaceTime because I needed some support. I'm gonna take some deep breaths and then on the exhale. Oh, that was not bad at all. That was not bad at all. Oh my god, I feel like I was freaking out for nothing. I definitely feel like I was making a bigger deal out of it because I did not feel any pain. I did not feel any prick. It was definitely just the mental aspect of injecting yourself when you have a fear of injections and shots and needles. Although I've definitely have come a long way. When I was younger, I would cry. It was a whole thing. It was really bad. But now I'm able to like breathe and just conquer my fears, and I'm so happy that it wasn't painful. It wasn't a bad experience at all. I don't know if I'll do it again at nighttime. I think next week I'll do it in the morning, only because I wasn't awake to drink water. So when I woke up, my mouth was super dry and I didn't really like that. And I just also feel like I would have loved to support my body and give my body hydration while it's processing the medication, especially that first day. If you've been on the market for a GLP-1, you know that there are a lot of places that you can get one. I've been considering a GLP-1 for at least a year. If you guys have been watching my channel, you know I've talked about this, and I just reached the point where I'm like, okay, it's time. So I decided to partner with WeightCare, and so far I'm loving their platform and their experience. I'm really happy with how the phone call went with the member success advocate, because it feels really nice to feel like there is somebody that I can rely on that's outside of my support team, somebody that's associated with WeightCare to check on me, to answer any questions that I have. So I'm really happy. The rapport was really good. I felt like she answered all of my questions, and it just makes me feel like I'm not doing this alone, which I love. I also have access to a doctor, and I can contact the doctor whenever if I have any questions. She also sent for lab work, which I really am appreciative of, because that was one of my main concerns with starting a GLP-1. I just don't want to mess with like my liver function, my kidney function, anything to do internally. So that's why I'm really trying to stay on top of my hydration. I have my vitamin drink here that I'm drinking, and then I'm about to make a protein shake because I don't quite feel hungry, but I do feel like I need something, and I am tracking my protein. I've only had 18 grams of protein today, so I need more protein. So I'm gonna be having this clear protein powder from Just Ingredients. This is a strawberry flavor. I really like the clear protein because it is not milk based, so it tastes more like juice. I just filled up my water bottle for the first time today, which means that I've only drank 24 ounces. I want to try to drink about 80 ounces. I feel like that'll be in a healthy range for me, but we'll see because it's already 5 o'clock. I also have only eaten 350 calories, so I need to eat something. I'm gonna work on dinner because it's already 5 o'clock. It feels like lunch, but I'm gonna work on dinner. This is what I'm going to be cooking for dinner. Each fillet has 17 grams of protein. I might eat 2, but we'll see. Alright, y'all, we got the salmon cooking, we got the rice cooking, and now I'm gonna work on the vegetables. I need to do a grocery order, but for right now I'm gonna work with what I have. I'm gonna do a corn, this little mixed vegetable, and then add in some Hatch diced tomatoes. Alright guys, dinner is ready. It looks super good and it smells super good. I'm gonna see how I feel after eating the salmon, see if I still am hungry, if I want to eat a second, because I do still have a long way to go for my protein goal. So, bon appetit! Alright you guys, I am going for that second salmon fillet. I have to say that this is really good. I was a little bit nervous about the vegetable mixture because I'm literally just working with what's in the pantry, but surprisingly good. It kind of has like a Mexican flair, definitely has that chili spice taste, so very delicious. You guys, what a day it has been. I did not really eat that much as far as calorie goes. It feels like I ate a lot, but when I look at my calories, I didn't really eat that much. I ate a total of 1,424 calories. So, and that's what this included. This is a high protein snack. It's basically a copycat sort of chicken salad chicks grape salad. So it's got grapes, it's got pecans, and it's got protein yogurt. It's pretty tasty, and I feel like it definitely feels like a little dessert. So with that dessert, my protein intake for the day is 92 grams. Today was my first day on a GLP-1, my day 1 on Tirzepatide, and I feel like it was a good day. I'm happy with how things went. I'm really happy that I haven't had any terrible side effects. I do think that I could have done better with my water. This is still my second jug of water, so I'm definitely going to aim to finish this so I can at least have 50 or so ounces of water in. I would love to be at 80 though. 80 to a gallon would be just ideal. All the advice that I've gotten is to stay hydrated and meet your protein goal. So that's what I'm trying to do. Luckily, everything looks good as far as my output. And also, like, I'm not cotton mouthed or dry. And I'm also not taking into consideration the water that I use for like my protein shakes or my vitamin water or what else? I think that's all I had. As far as how I felt physically, I will say that I did notice some things just because I was like intentionally trying to think about how am I feeling, like what's different. My mouth was a little dry in the morning when I first woke up. I also felt like a slight background nausea, which has kind of come and go throughout the day, but nothing compared to like pregnancy nausea. It's just if you're really sensitive to nausea, then maybe that would be a problem. But as far as for me, like, it's not really too much of a big deal. It's not to where it's super severe. I would say if I had to put it on a scale of 1 to 10, I was feeling like 1 to 2 at most. At some points in the day when I noticed that I hadn't eaten anything, I started feeling more closer to a 3, and that's when I was like, okay, I need this protein shake, I need to get something in my system. And I did have a little bit of a headache here and there, but nothing crazy, and it probably was because I wasn't consuming enough calories. What else? As far as appetite control, it's hard to tell because I'm starting a new thing, and usually like when I first start trying to track my calories and start my weight loss journey again, the first day is usually pretty good for me. I'm not quite tempted or like feeling like I want to go above my calories, and so I felt that way today. I didn't feel like I was wanting to just binge. I wasn't feeling super hungry, and I did feel like my hunger cues were more quiet. I will say though, towards the end of the day, I did start to feel like I kind of want some food. Like I do want to eat, so I wouldn't say that my food noise is completely gone, but I am feeling just really motivated just with the start of this new chapter, so I think that might be a factor into it. So I'll keep you guys updated on how things change. The member success coach at WeightCare did tell me that it does take some time for some people, and some people feel effects right away. I feel like I'm feeling mild effects. I wouldn't say that they feel intense as far as the appetite control. But I will say that I don't feel like it's nothing at all. I definitely feel some mild effects, so I'm happy about that, and I'm really happy that I'm not having any adverse effects that are so extreme that I don't want to do the medication, because I'm just feeling really excited. Overall I am feeling excited, and I'm really happy that the injection part of it wasn't too crazy, that I was able to do it and that it didn't hurt. That was like a major thing, because I've had a fear for my whole life, and so to be able to inject myself, I feel really proud of myself. I'm excited to see how the medication works for me. I also am happy that I have been in a weight loss mindset prior to the medication. I will put the link for WeightCare, the telehealth pharmacy that I'm using. I'll put it down below in case you guys want to check it out and get to know more about the company that I've decided to partner with. So far, I'm really enjoying the experience. I feel supported and I don't feel blind. I feel like I know what I'm doing, my next steps, and it just feels really good to not feel alone. I do want to say thank you to all of you guys who have been so supportive in the comments, who have been encouraging, who have shared your story on GLP-1 medication. I am going to continue to share my journey online and see how this goes, so we're in this together. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I thank you guys so much for your support. I'll catch you in the next one.